like I earlier introduced, the Honourable Commissioner for Innovation, Science and Technology, Dr. Adeniyi Helen. Mommy, we are grateful to have you. Thank you, and we will be here listening and learning. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. I must say good afternoon, everybody. The panelists, good afternoon, sir. The organizer. I'm sure there might have been protocol laid down before now. Most I must apologize for coming very, very late behind schedule. It's not deliberate and it's not intentional. There was another occasion in which I have to be there with His Excellency. In the actual sense, I had to leave before the Excellency leaves, just to be here. Please accept my apology. I'm here on behalf of the Secretary to the Government of State of Kogi State. She's also very willing to be here, but her absence here is not intentional too. It was just beyond control, but in a good manner anyway. She's out of town. So I'm here to present on her behalf on your title here, responsive, inclusive, and impactful governance. She actually has a slide she has sent to me, but while it's being set up, I'm sure many people have contributed before I came, and I'm sure they have done a lot on the definition of what a responsive, impactful, and inclusive governance should be. I'm sure many people have talked about those headings. What is it meant by being responsive? A responsive leader will respond to an issue or a challenge that is on ground. A responsive leader will look at what are needed by the citizen, either of a state, of a community, or of an organization, and hence respond accordingly. That's what is my understanding of being responsive. And inclusive means myself, you, and people around us has to be included in the governance affair of an organization, of a state, or of a community, an organization which you believe in or which you belong to. For example, this particular gathering, your being here is a demonstration of being inclusive. And you know, when I was listening and see some people were already responding by sending in their questions, you know, it shows you are being inclusive. Then your contribution to making this occasion a success. I'm just trying to, you know, come down to our level because we have a paper, you know, that is written here, but in your presentation at any gathering, your audience matters. So that is part of being inclusive. When you have audience of students, your presentation should be different. So while seeing you here, I see that higher percentage of people that are here are youth and they are students. So I'm trying to please come down to your level. So what I'm trying to say is that being inclusive means you are also contributing your own quota to the governing system of such organization or of such state. What does it also mean? How can you be inclusive? If you have an idea, if you have an innovation, being my own ministry, that you think is useful to the state, you can bring it up, you can bring it in. You are making also your own contribution. That is how you are including yourself in the governing system. And an impactful leadership means a leader or leadership system whereby there are effects in almost every area of need. For example, are you able to have the, okay. For example, assuming the slide was able to come up, there are areas where the state government and the state governor, both past and present, have impacted on the needs of the state. One is through education. For example, I'm coming from Confluence University of Technology, Osara. We also have Kogi State University, Kaba. These are newly established universities. It's part of the impact that the state, the previous administration, has made on the educational sector of the state. And all these efforts are being consolidated by the present governor. It's building on what has been laid and is developing those areas. You need to be accosted. You see the level of development, infrastructural development in that place. So that is an impact of the government being felt in the area of education. There are some hospitals also. There is an hospital, a general hospital in Gegu there. It's an ultra-modern hospital. We have a referral hospital also in Okene with ultra-modern equipment there. These are part of the impacts that the government is making as far as health is concerned. We can see GYB schools all around the state. These are impacts. And of recent, in the educational sector, I hope the indigenous here, are you aware of the scholarship? Students,
yes, ma'am.
The indigenous, are you aware of the scholarship? Yes. I'm sure many of you put in, right? If you put in anytime soon, if you have not gotten yours, you will be credited. So these are impacts of the government as far as education is concerned. So many other programs are on grant. Community involvement. How do you involve the community? You go to the community, there are programs, several types of programs. Yesterday there was still a program that was held for the farmers. Farmers were drawn from all the parts of the state to come and participate in an agricultural workshop and show. These are how the government are trying to include the community in different areas. And you know that innovation is another area that the government can be impactful, can be responsive, and can be inclusive. And that informs the establishment of Ministry of Innovation, Science and Technology. It's a new ministry, and I'm privileged to be the Pioneer Commissioner. Innovation is the process of introducing new ideas, methods, technologies, and which have potential to revolutionize governance and leadership. This note explores the impact of innovation on Kogi State. I'm trying to highlight both its potential and challenges. In the Kogi State context, just like many other states across the nation, limited technological infrastructure is being observed, and that's why the ministry is established. So like many parts of Nigeria, we face challenges in accessing, utilizing technology. This limits the potential of innovative solution in governance. At times, we even go as far as using traditional governance structures, which is largely based on traditional structure and at times can be required to change and innovation. Just as has been said by the NOADG, you know, this financial constraints is almost in every sector. So, and the innovation sector is not excluded. Impact of innovation on governance. Improve transparency and accountability. Innovative technologies like online platforms, mobile application can enhance transparency by providing citizens with access to government information and services. You know, there are some platforms that when you key into them, especially in Kogi State, we even have quarterly financial, yes, on our platform we have quarterly a platform where we put the quarterly expenses the financial expenses. That's part of the innovation as far as transparency is concerned. Financial constraints often hinder the implementation of innovative initiatives, but in Kogi State, these are being tried to, they are trying to provide the elevation to such a problem. So, impact of innovation of governance continues. Efficient services delivery. Innovation can streamline government process, leading to faster and more efficient services delivery. For example, online platform can be used for tax collection, registration, and other government services. That's how innovation can, contribute positively to good leadership. Data-driven decision-making. Innovative data analytic tools can help government officials make informed decisions based on real-time data, leading to more effective policy development and resource allocation. Assuming we even plan it properly, I don't have to be here to make my presentation. Well, I can make my virtual presentation online. Assuming I know I will be having a program today, this I will have arranged, even with the organizer. And the issue of coming late, delaying you, wouldn't have come up. That's part of what digital innovation can do to enhance leadership and governance. Citizens engagement. Innovative platform can facilitate citizen engagement in governance by providing avenues for feedback, suggestions, and participation in the decision-making process. Adaptive leadership. Innovation requires leaders who are adaptable, open to new ideas, and willing to embrace change. Leaders must be able to navigate the challenges of implementing new technologies and processes. Innovation can also empower leadership. Empowering leadership, innovative leaders empowers their teams to think creatively and experiment with new solutions. They foster a culture of innovation and encourage risk-taking. They said he who failed to take a risk is risky to fail. Most of the things, even this digital thing, the first thing is to take the risk. So many challenges are associated with new technologies these days. May I use AI as an example? AI is a very good and a veritable tool for good leadership, good governance, digital enhancement. But at the same time, it can be used to doctor and make a false presentation. You see people talking as if you are the one, whereas you are not the one. So it depends on the use in which you are putting it to. So that is it. It's part of the risk, but we cannot say because of that risk, we are not going to be involved. If we are not involved in technological advancements, we will be lag behind. Collaborative leadership. Innovation often requires collaboration between different stakeholders, just as we are having today, including government officials, civil society organizations, as we are having today, and the private sector. Leaders must be able to build partnership and work collaboratively to achieve shared goals. In Kogi State, just as has been said, despite the potential benefits, Kogi State has been slow to adapt innovative technology in governance before now. These are things we are trying to, overcome, because the ministry is determined to take the state to a high technological advanced stage, whereby we also will be involved in the e-governance as it's been done in advanced places. This is partly due, the challenges are partly due to those things that I have mentioned earlier. But the emerging initiatives now there are some emerging initiatives in Kogi State that demonstrate the potential of innovation. For example, The state has launched a mobile application for tax collection and citizen engagement. Although there are some challenges, but we believe that these are challenges that are surmountable. The recommendations: invest in infrastructure. Kogi State needs to invest in digital infrastructure, including broadband connectivity and data centers, to support the adoption of innovative technology. And in this while, I'm glad to inform you that very soon there will be a hub named Ododo Innovation Technology Hub. Thank you. This hub is majorly for the youths. We want a hub where your ideas will be projected. Your ideas can be innovated and can be patented, whereas your ideas can be projected. Part of the things that will be in the innovation hub is there is a sector and a unit for the youth, especially for technological advancement. And soon we'll be having a competition among the students of tertiary institutions, where you'll be expected, encouraged to develop a website, and there will be prizes for it. First, there may be prizes that will include scholarship within and outside the country. That's those days. So we are aware and we are ready to include youths. We are aware and we are ready to involve the youth, especially the students, institutions, and private organizations, and that is part of what we are doing. We are supporting PPP. So when the time comes, there will be enough publication, enough publicity for you to get yourself involved. Capacity building, there will also be capacity building for the youth in various areas of technology, especially in ICT. So please get yourself ready, get yourself involved, and get yourself busy. In conclusion, innovation has the potential to transform governance and leadership in any state, especially in Kogi State. By embracing innovation, the state can improve transparency, efficiency, and citizen engagement, leading to better service delivery and improved development outcome. However, overcoming the challenges of limited infrastructure, funding, and traditional governance structure is crucial for realizing the full potential of innovation. And as such, I congratulate the organizer of this program. I appreciate you. I encourage you that there's always room for improvement. This is a very successful program. Yes, as far as I'm concerned, success of a program is not always measured by the crowd. It's measured by the targeted audience. Are your targeted audience here? Yes. Are your expected panelists here? Yes. Does it have the kind of publicity you want? Yes. Does it have the type of recognition by the organization, the government, or the stakeholders that we want? Yes. So having 80, 85%, 95% of your expectations shows that this program is a very successful one. May I tell you that the Secretary to the State Government holds this program in a very high esteem, and that is why I was mandated and compulsory that I should be here. In the actual sense, I have to leave His Excellency. But just to show how important this program is. So I wish you success in your future endeavor, and I try to encourage you. Please go ahead. You can do better and you will do better. And I see you in the high places. And do not relent in making your own contribution. Do you know that if you have good leader and we don't have good followers, is almost the same. When you have good leadership, we deserve good followership too. It is the followership that is going to show the effects, the impact of the good leadership is being felt. As far as Kogi State is concerned, I'm bold to tell you that we have a determined governor who is ready to take the state to a very high level and is very concerned about the welfare of the citizen. Thank you for listening. I wish you all the best and God bless.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We're very grateful. Let's